Okay. All right, Larry. You good.
So what I'm thinking about right now is animal behavior. I'm Ron Arrington-Bey, Islam Sheikh Dwayne Baffle Bay, and the animal strand of the telepathic code. The animal strand of the telepathic code. That police, possibly, if you could think of it, they speak of artificial intelligence, who the military that's naturalized and unnaturalized maybe know which strand of the telepathic code people have. And so in that, they're in a different class. So you can actually class people. So say a person is a millionaire, or they have a few millions, but they have the animal strand telepathic code. That millionaire would never be in the same class as that which does not have an animal strand, an animal telepathic code. No matter how much money they have, they'll still be classified and identified as an animal, a beast. So I think this is interesting to think about, because right now in Australia, people are fighting, or the citizens are fighting for freedom. They are fighting to not be treated as animals. They literally have their rights removed, the basic rights are trying to be removed from them. So now they are taking their case to the Supreme Court. So my thoughts is, when you are classified and identified as an animal, not only through paperwork, people can write down you're an animal, but through your thoughts, your words, your deed, and then your chemistry. Because if you have different forms of strands or DNA that can attach to or mix with human DNA, and it is known, they have a way to pick up on it, that you're an animal, that you are, I guess you want to say, mixed with some form of animal DNA, and those that are not. These are thoughts. It's definitely a classification in class. It's definitely a form of classification in class. For instance, for an example, how would you be considered natural or being a part of the human family if it's already known that you are classified not just through your words, thoughts, and deeds, but your chemistry as an animal? The Constitution is an organic instrument that correlates to the organic earth. Okay? When they say naturalization, they're saying you are being naturalized. Okay? So these are thoughts. These are real thoughts. So a millionaire or a billionaire, through their classification, will no matter what, would not be accepted in certain jurisdiction, because it's their makeup, their chemistry of being an animal. Can you imagine that? Because they know to expect a certain behavior. So you can be something different, but in that classification, you behave as an animal. You have cannibal thoughts. You think of murdering, how to rape, molest. You literally, so it's not just your chemistry, because you can be different, different and coexist, but your behavior dictates how different you are, where you cannot even exist in the same, I guess you want to say, atmosphere with something that's different from you without you trying to harm it. Like you have to be restrained. You have to be restrained from harming something that's not like you, or someone that's not like you. That's the issue. And so that's the connection to the animal strand DNA. So I think it's interesting how spirits of Allah demonstrate truth. It's all about truth. It's not about people. It's not about learning of different energies that are different. It's about demonstrating the truth about those that are different and their behavior and what they feel or think is okay. That's what it's about. It's about harming. It's about, so for example, as a naturalized being, if someone is different from me, it's like, okay, no problem, you're different, so what? But when that person starts saying, I have the right, I paid to have sex with you, I paid to be your friend, I paid to rape you, I paid to do this, do that in reference to my well-being, then that's the issue. Because under this organic constitution that correlates with the organic planet Earth, which that is natural law, then that doesn't exist. That is definitely an example. So I was getting ready to cough forcefully, but it stopped when I turned on my camera. So I think some beings will never be accepted in higher thoughts, in a high jurisdiction. They will always be low realm spirits because of not because of just their chemistry, because you can be different. It's because of that what they do being different. I mean, if being different is so great, if someone says I don't want to be with you or around you or talk to you, it's cool. But when you know you are less than or lower than that which is not like you, then and you feel like you got to force yourself, that's the problem. And so what is going on, I think, in life is that these species that we are among, they know and they know they are less than and lower than that which is on a higher thought process, a higher light, a higher realm, and they want to force themselves in their world. I think these are thoughts of different spirituality. I'm at Annapolis, Maryland at Whole Foods. It is December the 19th, 2021. And so either they know something in their consciousness is telling them that their time is short, something about them is not going to exist in the future is long. They know something about them would not exist in the future. I think that has something to do with it. And these are just my thoughts. All right, so it makes me feel so blessed to be a natural divine being. So blessed. Moors, we are truly favored. And if we are in our higher self, in thoughts, natural law, and we understand our covenants of the Most High, we are truly favored and we are truly blessed. It is wonderful to be a Moor. I am so thankful and grateful to know that I am a Moor. Islam. So what I was just experiencing, I was having a thought about eating something here. It is approximately, let me see. These are another thought, my moisture recognition sheet and one Arrington-Bey. It is approximately, that thought almost escaped me, but it reclaimed. This is the date and this is the time, and at Whole Foods in Annapolis, Maryland, Islam. And this is the same Whole Foods that's on approximately 15 minutes from Extended Stay America, and 20 minutes possibly, I don't know, from Burger King. Approximately, yeah, about 20 minutes. So I don't know if you can see the time. Oops, it went black. Anyway, I was thinking about what I should eat, or should I eat something? You know, I experienced an invading thought to eat, okay? But as I was walking the aisles to try to think of, should I eat something here or should I wait? Because Imani and I, we purchased a dry fryer. An air fryer. I think I said air fryer. So we don't have to use, we use the microwave less. We don't very, very, very little, because we can warm up everything now and that. Just like, it's like really quick. And also we'll use very little oil. But so as I was walking the aisles here at Whole Foods, all of a sudden, I was thinking, I was like, anything I want to get, if it's nuggets, I would have to put in the microwave, and I don't want to use the microwave. And I definitely was experiencing a forced thought, and to eat, a forced emotion to, so an unclean spirit was probably forced mental engaging and trying to manipulate my behavior. And as you know, so then I came back and I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm not going to eat, buy anything because I don't want to use the microwave. These are thoughts I was having. I might have spoken them out loud. I speak to myself all the time. I love speaking to myself. It's very healthy for me. Anyway, and as I sat down, all of a sudden I felt like I had to force cough, like I was, and I know it's forced. So I turned on the camera because, once again, it came about after I decided that I don't want to purchase food that I have to use a microwave for. And then I turned the camera on and it went away. I didn't have to force cough. Now, coughing is a symptom for the coronavirus. So it just totally went away, but definitely was a forced, like, engaging cough. It went away, and so I just it is now. I'm still doing Earth Sky. I like to. I'm doing Earth Sky, and I'm studying. It is. It's so wonderful to claim that we don't know anyone personally here in Annapolis. It's so wonderful to say that. So anyway, it is so wonderful to be able to separate yourself through constitutional laws. So that's it. And so it went away, so I don't have to call. Okay.